Hello, I'm Brett Strahan, and welcome to LUTV Sports Break. The Red Hot Cardinals baseball team is at it again, adding to its already impressive 8-game winning streak with their latest victim being Houston Christian, who went down 4-3 in extra innings. Big Red has had a phenomenal start to the season, even toppling 2 Big 12 opponents along the way. With that torrid pace that they've been on, the Cardinals are certainly soaring. You can catch the Cardinals in action against the Pennsylvania Fighting Quakers Friday, March 3rd at Vincent Beck Stadium, 6 p.m. The XFL is back for the third time. I know spring leagues that want to challenge the NFL are usually met with a collective eye roll, especially from football fans. But this time, it feels different. The start of the season had all you could want: a huge comeback victory, standout players, and a lemon-throwing riot for a beer snake that was confiscated in Washington, D.C. But most importantly, good football. Of the first 4 games played, 3 were decided by just 1 score. The XFL is facing an uphill battle with ratings, though, averaging around 900,000 viewers on opening week as opposed to the 3 million in its last iteration. Lamar University is home to many leaders and has created a multitude of professionals. LUTV sports anchor Trey Sanchez had the chance to speak with former university press reporter Cody Davis, and he shares his journey of becoming a beat writer for the Houston Rockets and gives advice for current students.
You're an alumni here at Lamar University. I want to ask, what was it like during your time here, and how did it prepare you for where you are now in your career?
It taught me how to not just be so into covering one sport, but being well diverse and to be able to cover all sports. Like what I do on a daily basis, I cover both the Houston Rockets and the Houston Texans. And I was able to learn, how to be more of a reporter. Like I always say this, covering sports is not rocket science. Like, how do you take the local fans behind the game? Okay, what is it about that game that made this team memorable or non-memorable for fans? How to take them behind the story.
So, Cody, what advice would you give to students interested in going into the field that you're in currently?
Never give up, stay prayed up, and keep grinding, keep hustling, man. Those are 3 things that I live by every single day. I mean, being in sports, working in sports is not easy, regardless if you're working for the team or you're behind the scenes, or you want to be a sports journalist, sports social media, whatever the case might be. Like, you have to make sure you keep that grind and hustle. It's not easy because it's so competitive. But in addition to all that, you also got to make sure you go out there and build relationships. One thing that I've learned that I realized how valuable it was. Sometimes you might reach out to a sports editor. Sometimes you might reach out to a reporter or whatever, and they might blow you off the first time, But the thing is, don't ever give up doing it.
Now it's time for the media timeout, so let's step away from the action to give you my reactions about what's going on in the world of sports. Houston, we may have a problem. Your defending champion Houston Astros are off to a rocky start just a week into spring training. With the departure of Justin Verlander, the Stros are depending on their young rotation to step up in a big way. Some early elbow problems for the oft-injured Lance McCullers is putting more pressure on the young guns to perform. McCullers stated this injury will keep him out for at least the start of the season, and there's no timetable for his return. But on the bright side, H-Town has Cy Young candidate Framber Valdez, a breakout star with an unhittable fastball on Christian Javier, and the second coming of JV, aka Hunter Brown, is also there to lean on in troubled times. But don't breathe yet, Houston fans. More bad news is looming. Perennial slugger and World Series hero Yordan Alvarez has also been put on ice for spring training with a hand injury. This would be a very minor thing, but it's the same injury that plagued him since All-Star break last season. Concerning? Yes, but stay calm. These are just relatively minor problems that shouldn't hold the Stars out for too long. If this is a trend, though, that's what concerns me. Regardless, this team is absolutely stacked with star power, and I see no reason that the Astros won't be able to keep their dynastic run alive. Thank you for tuning in to LUTV Sports Break, where we keep you in the game for every game. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter for more Lamar University sports. See you next time.